What's up guys, Frostmatic here, and today we're going to be doing an update wish list and what I would not like for the update. So to get right into it, there's been a lot of talk about cheaper walls, and I think that that would be a brilliant idea because walls are crazy expensive. They take forever to farm up, and even if you gem them, they cost so much money that it's not even realistic how much they cost. So my recommendation would be taking the walls prices down one level. So for example, level 7 walls would be 75,000, level 8 would be 200,000, level 9 would be 500, and 10 would be million, and 11 would be 3 million, all the way down the charts for the levels of the walls. And I think that would be an awesome idea. But if they don't do that, I will still be a little bit disappointed because this is something I've wanted since ever since I played the game pretty much, because right from the beginning the walls take up so much money and it's absolutely crazy how much they cost. So the next thing would be reward challenges. So what, like for this, you have achievements in the game and you get gems for completing those. And they do give you a pretty good amount of gems, but once you complete the achievements, it's kind of harder to get gems along in the game as you get farther and progress to become a higher level and stuff like that. So what I would like is like a daily challenge, a weekly challenge, and a seasonally challenge, which would be for like a daily challenge would be win an all archers raid or something like that, and then it gives you a reward of maybe you could spin a wheel or something like that and get a reward if you complete the challenge. You could get gold, elixir, dark elixir, maybe gem, something like that. I think that would be awesome. And then of course they'd have bigger prizes for weekly and seasonally challenges, but it would be harder challenges as you go along. So I think that would be an awesome idea as well, and I really hope they add that into the game soon. Maybe not this update, but it would be an awesome idea. For the next thing, I know everybody wants this as many times as we can get it and as soon as possible. It's a new troop. I wouldn't want any more elixir troops, which I don't think they will be having for a long time. But definitely a new dark troop. You still have 5 spaces in the dark barracks available. So I think it would be awesome to have a new troop, whether it's a tanky unit, kind of like a golem or something like that, or maybe another air troop, something like that. As you guys can if you've maybe noticed before, on the dark barracks, the troops are somewhat similar to the regular barracks, because the first one's not really similar. It's a barbarian and a minion. Second one's not very similar, but as you go along, I can kind of see that you have a giant and a golem, a witch and a wall breaker. I don't know if they're kind of similar. I mean, they kind of seem like they would be. I'm guessing the next one would be another air unit because of the balloon. If they do that, you can probably guess what new troop they'll have next time. So I think that's a little bit of an indication. Maybe I may be completely wrong, but that's a good guess for me. Um, for the next thing, they would need to fix the hero AI because it is absolutely horrible. They said they fixed it last update, but they did not, because whenever my queen's about ready to go for that town hall, she shoots a wall, breaks it, and then goes to another wall when there's a building right there. I don't even get it. It's just absolutely crazy how bad the AI is, and it makes people mad a lot. It causes me to lose a lot of raids, and I get really frustrated about that. So I would love them to fix the hero AI, and that'd be one of my #1 things on this update. The next is the attack button. So what you would do for this, they need to fix the attack button because, or they need to make an attack button, because whenever you misclick a troop on a raid and it's a 1 trophy raid and you can get -37, something like that, um, it makes you so mad because sometimes you can't win against that base and you lose hours worth of work, which I've done a few times. So I wish before you could attack a base, you have to push attack, and then you could put down troops, or you could still end the battle if you accidentally press that. So somewhat like Boom Beach. I think that would be way better than just the next button and surrender. So I think that would help out a lot of people and not make as many rage quits and stuff like that. So for the next thing would be cheaper heroes. They are kind of under the category with walls and they're really expensive. So I would love to see cheaper heroes because they take forever to farm and gem, as I said before with the walls. So I think that would be awesome. Not going to spend too much time on that because I know it's not going to happen. At least not yet into the game. They're not long enough into the game where people need cheaper heroes. So I do think that would be an awesome idea. But for the next thing would be a better profile in leaderboards. So with this, it could just tell you more stats with the profile and the players' stats and stuff like that. And then with the leaderboards, I think you should do more than just a top 200 global and local and top 200 clans. I wish they would have like a clan leaderboard, like a clan total attacks one, total defenses one, something like that. I think that would be pretty cool. Um, and for the next thing would be a new league. Now this has not come up much at all, but I think this would be awesome. Above 4,000 trophies would be awesome for that. It could maybe be a green or a blue shield to represent Town Hall 11 that could be coming out, or the level 11 walls with the blue shield, something like that. I think that'd be awesome to have a new league. It would actually require tons of skill to get to because 4,000 trophies is insane. But I think that would be awesome. So now for the things I would not want. A few things have been coming up and talked about recently that I would definitely not want them to add to the game. I honestly think it would almost ruin the game if they added all this stuff because it would just make people way in over their head and it'd be too stressful to be honest. So first one, of course, is Town Hall 11. I would not want that. At least within the next couple updates. I can maybe understand next year, but definitely not yet. I don't think we're ready for Town Hall 11. Um, I just think it's a lot too early. Most people need time to max out their Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 9s. So I do not think I'm ready for Town Hall 11 yet. Maybe some people. Alright, for the next thing, we got Dark Spells. Now, a couple people have mentioned this. It hasn't really come up before, but I remember Slimmy Shank, COC, and I think Sam the Man a long time ago. They mentioned this. A little brief idea, but I don't think it would be very useful to the game. Because first of all, it would be probably pretty hard to come up with some new spells that would actually benefit the game and not totally ruin it. And second of all, I just think it would just be useless because we already have enough spells. We have five, and of course they would do it to make more money, but it takes too much time to upgrade the spell factory. It takes too much time and money, and I just don't think it would be a good idea. And it would probably ruin most of the raids because they could mess up with some of the spells, make them too overpowered, and just completely ruin the attacking system for the game. So I would definitely recommend not making dark spells or any new spells with stuff like that. For the next thing is level 12 walls. Um, Walls are already overpriced as they are, so I do not think we should have level 12 walls. And I don't think they will be coming out, but I definitely don't think they should anytime soon before Town Hall 11. And for the last thing is a new hero. People are talking about the Wizard hero and like the Goblin King, stuff like that. You know what? I think it's a horrible idea. Two heroes are enough. It would honestly ruin the game if I could actually talk. It would honestly ruin the game if we had a new hero. I would think it just wouldn't benefit anybody. Just be a load of crap, I would think, honestly. So I definitely do not want a new hero, and if we get a new hero, I will probably be really mad. Um, and I will definitely not waste my money on it because I think it would just be a waste of money and time and hard work. So that's about it for this video, guys. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching my first update wish list. Thanks, guys, for 115 subscribers. We did that pretty fast. That's about it, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks again.